Good evening, and welcome back for another video with Greyman Profits for Beginners. So, you're starting to master all the different techniques needed to enter the market, but do you have a strategy yet? Well, look no further. Today, I'm going to briefly describe the Tori Trades technique. Tori is a famous female trader, and she has created a method of very easily attracting profit. So, how does she do this? The reason I want to teach you this one first is, while it doesn't have the best success rate, it does go into the profitability margin. So it has a 38% rate, which is very, very good. And what you'll do is, when I explain this through, you'll learn how to mitigate the risk so it becomes more profitable for you. But it is incredibly simple. So, when you look at your graph, let's put it on the largest time frame you can. So let's go, instead of a year or a month, let's go 1 week. So first of all, you go into the 1 week time frame. And on your trading template, what you'll see is the graph doing whatever it is. Let's just say for a bullish market. The very easy strategy that she has is you will take your tool and you will draw a line from the point that you can see all the way up, following the lowest points of the graph, so that it creates a linear line just below the graph. Then what you'll do is you will continue this process all the way down. So from 1 week, you might go to the 1 day, and it will be another graph. So let's say this is graph A. Now graph B will look something similar. Let's just draw something random. Now, this original line, saying that the market continues in the same direction, will be somewhere down here. This will be your original line where it intercepted and has gone past. What you will do is you will connect that line that you've drawn from the first one and create another line that follows the same pattern as what you did before, connecting as many lower points as you can within a straight line. Now, you will do this all the way down the time frames. Now you'll go from a day into the separate sessions. You'll go to the 4 hour. And once again, you will do, let's say, the 4 hour intersects here. You will draw another line from the start of the 4 hour chart upwards to follow this line. And then you will go down and down and down until you get to about a 15-minute or maybe a 5-minute time frame. So it might take 4 or 5 lines. So let's go 1 hour now. Then we go down to 30 minutes, 15, and whatever you feel like doing. But what you will eventually see is, let's remove this. Eventually, you will come across a situation where you have a series of lines that come out looking slightly like this. And price will eventually come and intersect this. So what you'll do from there is you will draw, once you're in the smaller time frame and you see that it is going to slightly intersect, what you do is you draw another line. Let's say in the same color, you draw another line that follows all the way through here. Now, what you want to do is you set your trade at this line you wait for it to, no, sorry about that. You wait for it to pass through this line and either intersect with the lower time frame or come and re-intersect with this. If it hits this lower time frame, you would wait and either set a lower buy with a larger stop loss margin. Or what will most likely happen is there will be a retest. So the retest will come down and most likely intersect with this line again. This is where you would like to buy. You set your buy margin here. Set your TP for, let's say, 100 pips is the standard. And your stop loss for just below this intersecting line. Let's say here. Now, as I said before, this strategy only has a 38% win rate, and this is calculated over between 100 and 1,000 trades, so that you remove and mitigate luck. The way that Tori is smart is once she sees any movement into the positive, which goes above her buy symbol. So let's say that it is moved into the positive, but it's not going in the direction that she wants, or it's taking longer than she thought. What she then does is she goes into the controls of her setting, which you can either do on your page or on the graph itself. All you have to do is click with your mouse or your thumb on the buy margin, and what you'll see is you'll see an icon such as this, and then a close, and one of those will be TP and SL. I want you to select this button, which will take away your stop loss, and readjust it, so you'll re-click it and set it to break even. So now your stop loss and also your buy line are exactly the same. That means that no matter what happens, if the direction of the market changes, worst comes to worst, you lose nothing. $0 lost. This is beneficial because as the process continues, if it does, let's say that it doesn't crash, and it does continue upwards towards your TP, at any point, you can continue this process, which she does very frequently, where she takes away her stop loss. So the new stop loss was here. She takes it away and she moves it further up into profit. Further up, further up. Because the one thing that you have to know as a beginner is once you enter the trades, no matter what you feel, no matter how you think logically, trust me, all logic gets thrown out the window as soon as real money is on the table. You'll watch it happen. So you'll try and wait going, oh, it's almost at my TP. It's almost at my TP. It's almost at my TP. And you're hesitant to change anything going, even if it goes down, now I am safe. That's the way that you win. So the reason that she has become a severely profitable trader is based on risk mitigation. She makes sure that whenever she takes a trade, even if her strategy is simplistic as anything and doesn't work too frequently, she makes sure that she makes every step possible to make money. I want you guys to give this trade a go, and it might not be the strategy for you. There's literally hundreds of them. But if you can get used to this and going, okay, I know how to do it. I don't like it, but I know how to do it. That's all that's important, because the real lesson from this strategy is risk management. You learn how to monitor your money, and more importantly, monitor your trade like a hawk. Thank you guys, and that's learning Tori Trades' method of trading. I hope you have a lovely evening, and once again, be the grey man. Enjoy yourselves.